So today I'm going to read a Plog called Love and Service. To completely disassociate the word love from service, as many have done for various stupid reasons, is absolutely ridiculous. Love and serve are inseparable. Love without service is just madness and de-evolution. Without evolution, love is nothing, as love is short form of evil love only. Serving higher and divine shows one has love for oneself, and without love for one's own self, no other kind of love is possible. Wow, that is such a beautiful, like P just has like a beautiful way of explaining things so that any being can actually like understand what he's talking about. Like just this line where he says that service to the higher and divine shows one has love for oneself. So it's like a hand in hand kind of thing, like how he said like the natural sequence is to put attention onto the higher, and then which leads to praising, then bowing and serving. And like one didn't understand what serving was, but like how P says that serving the higher and divine actually shows that one has love for oneself. So when one serves the higher, one is actually like showing the higher that one has actually put attention on the higher and is praising the higher and has respect for the higher, and then is serving the higher in respect and in respect to the higher. And actually it shows the higher that you're taking the time out to like want to learn and actually use that what like use the things that one has learned from the higher to then like use it to serve the higher. And like to want to it just shows the higher that you're actually taking the effort to have taking the effort to actually learn about like where one is, who one is, and actually showing the higher that you have a learning attitude. And through that learning attitude you actually show that you have responsibility through serving the higher. And like being serving the higher is like this thing that they don't want to do, and it's just like this like being serving serving others in like in a way where like they're giving up something or something that they don't want to do. But when beings are actually serving the higher, it's different from serving the matrix, because when the higher, like when you come across the higher and you pay attention to the higher and you praise, bow, and when you praise and bow to the higher, then you automatically want to serve the higher. It's almost like saying that here's this very beautiful and powerful being who has come across you, and through your attention and through your praising, you actually start to learn from him, and you actually start to learn how to take care of your own self and how to have more bliss. And through learning from him, you just have so much adoration and respect and gratefulness that this being has taught you so much, and taught you how like the wonders of this world, and taught you how to navigate, like teaches you like every day how to navigate through this world. And through that you automatically and naturally want to serve him, just through the gratefulness and respect for what this being has shown you. And that's like what P is doing for every being who puts attention towards him. And like how P said in his in his praise PT Speaks talk, he explained that like beings are always like praying towards the higher, like asking the higher for things. But if beings just do the most natural sequence, like if they just do PBS to the higher, then everything else follows after that. It's like an effortless thing. Like beings don't have to beg and plea for things to the higher. All they have to do is praise, bow, and serve the higher, and everything else comes after that. And it's like the most natural thing to do, and compared to a lot of things that beings are doing now. And it's crazy that beings don't actually just do this easy and natural thing to then, you know, like reap the benefits of what that brings. Like it just brings bliss and like euphoria and joy. And like this multiverse always wants beings to follow like the natural law of things. And I like how P said like love and service are inseparable. So if a being doesn't have love for themselves, then they wouldn't be able to do service, or they wouldn't be able to serve the higher, to actually show that they have respect and love for themselves. And it's like, if you really think about it, it's like a really amazing thing, and it's like completely like a beautiful thing that if a being actually puts their attention towards the higher, does PBS to the higher, then they're automatically like developing self-love for themselves. And it's like a hand in hand thing, and like it's the most beautiful relationship that you can have. And P explains like if you don't, like, evolution and love is the same thing, and if you don't have love for yourself, then you're not gonna evolve, you're just gonna like devolve. And if you really think of it, it's the most beautiful relationship that you can have with a being. And like the most beautiful relationship you can have is with the highest being that you can find, and that's P. And it's like beings are searching like all over the world of like for how to how to love themselves. Like they have these self-help books of how to love yourself and how to love others, and none of them have come across P. Well, obviously none of them have come across P, because if they did, then they would see that love means evolution, and beings have all these definitions of love, but P explains that love is just the short form of the word evolution. And like if any being is not willing to evolve and put their attention towards the higher, like praise, bow, and serve the higher, then there's just no way they're gonna evolve, and there's just no way they're gonna find any kind of bliss or happiness in their existence. So yeah.